Day one, putting in the miles. I actually like to run during snowstorms. You might think that's crazy, but it's true, and I'll explain why. There's just something invigorating about hitting the roads when the big snowflakes are coming down. I had the opportunity to run in a snowstorm in a recent winter. It had snowed about 4 to 5 inches already and was coming down at the clip of about 1 to 2 inches an hour. It was fresh powder on the city streets. The snow plows had not yet been out. Everything was white, crisp, and clean. It was heavenly. The few cars that were out would look funny at me as I ran by. I would wave, smile. Some honked or shook their heads at me. I ran a route to the local college. I headed to the track for some laps. It was awesome, being the first footprints in lane one around the quarter-mile track. Soon, I had created a trail for my repeat laps. I kept running and I captured a few moments on Instagram stories, enjoying the scenery and the experience. By the time I got home, my eyebrows were frosty, my eyelashes had ice on them. What was it about that was invigorating? I think it was the adventure, the change of pace, the uniqueness of the moment. Some may or may not call running a snowstorm fun, but getting out in the snow, it was fun for me. It was an opportunity, a chance to do something different, create a memory while putting in the miles. I needed to get the miles in because I was training for a race. And when you do that, when you train for a race, it's a matter of whether I bring meaning to those miles or not. I have to put the miles in. As a distance runner and a triathlete, I train year round. I love the challenge of competition, the thrill of racing, and the high of setting new personal bests. The key to improving and racing well is the training. In the running and triathlete world, it's often termed putting in the miles, and that's what the book title comes from. Any athlete would tell you you cannot simply show up and perform at your highest level. It's going to require regular training each week, no matter what the conditions are. I'm not a treadmill kind of guy. It's too boring for me. I like the elements: rain, snow, heat of summer. Let's go. All right. So this is day in, day out repetition of training, and it's the foundation that then leads to success on race day. And living a life that adds value is just like this. It's the day in and day out little decisions you make that help you live a richer life and make an impact that matters. We don't live an epic life by chance. We have to go after it and dig in day by day, just like putting in the miles. The daily work is the way to personal growth, steady focus, and fine-tuning of our lives to live at peak performance levels. You ready to get started? Let's dig in. Let's put in some miles. Day one, putting the miles actionables. Are you comfortable with risk? On a scale of 1 to 10, how would your closest friends rate you in terms of being a risk taker? Why? Answer that question. Number two, living a richer life that adds value will involve some risk. When was the last time you risked and succeeded? And when was the last time you risked and failed? How has this impacted you? Reflect on that. The 21-day journey will be a journey that involves risk, but it's manageable risk. Living a rich life means moving beyond the status quo. You can do it. I'm not asking you to run in a snowstorm. I'm asking you to take some small, manageable risks that we're going to outline. Here's your first practical challenge. Make a point to compliment at least 2 people today. It might be their hair, outfit, the way they handle a situation. Look them in the eye, compliment them. Write out afterwards what you did and how they responded to that. Day one Bible reading from Matthew 14, 28 and 29. Lord, if it's you, Peter replied, tell me to come to you on the water. Come, he said. Then Peter got down out of the boat, walked on the water, and came towards Jesus. That was risk. Final word. We don't live an epic life by chance. We have to go after it and dig in day by day. See you tomorrow.